Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here then welcome to my channel. Today's video, I know you have already read by the title, but we have the new Mars Duochrome liquid eyeshadow that we are playing with today. I have all 5 shades. They have launched 5 shades and I have all of them. These are called the Northern Lights liquid eyeshadow. I think this is an extension of the Northern Lights pan eyeshadow that they already have, and honestly this feels nothing less than a dream come to reality, because if you have watched my Swiss Beauty Duochrome liner video, I was trying to create a Janvi Kapoor inspired look, and I was like, oh, I wish I had liquid eyeshadows in duochrome finish, and we have it, and it's from Mars Cosmetics, our very own favorite affordable Indian brand. By the way, these retail for 599 rupees each. So yes, if you're interested, which you should be, these are all the rage right now, and I mean for good reasons. Look at my eyes right now, look at it. I love it. This shade, you need this shade in your life. But I have so much to talk about this. Let's get started. So it comes in this nice black cardboard packaging, and the name of the product is over here. It says Northern Lights liquid eyeshadow, and you have the shade name on the bottom. Also, the shade name is mentioned on the actual packaging, which is very convenient because nobody is keeping the outer carton. And this is how the actual packaging looks like. It's very nice and clean, which I like. So now I'm going to move on to swatches, hand swatches, and then we'll proceed to creating an eye look with it. So this is in the shade 01 Scottish Serenity, and this one is a nice light green to gold bronze shift. Very beautiful. I think this is on the sheer side, but we will see how this looks on the eyes. Now this is the shade Russian Radiance, and this has a nice copper to almost slight pink shift to it. This is the shade 03 Alaskan Aurora, and I think with this one you can see the shift a lot better. It's very evident with this one, and I think the shift is between a nice medium green color, not the first green that we saw earlier, and a nice gold. This is the shade 04 Icelandic Frost. Really unique. I've never seen a shade like this in duochrome at least. And the shift with this one is really unique as well. I think it has a bunch of colors in here. There's purple, there's slight bit of pink and green. I think this is giving me like rainbow vibes. Maybe not all the shades of rainbow, but it still has a lot of different colors, and the shift is really beautiful as well. And finally we have the shade 05 Greenlandic Gleam. Now this one has a shift of very obvious pink, but we also have that goldish copper color, and in certain angles I'm also able to see green. I'm not sure how well my camera is capturing, but I'm able to see at least 3 colors with this one. Now let's get started with the eyes. I think the first shade that I'm going to apply is number 3, which is Alaskan Aurora, and the reason why I really want to put this to the test is because this seemed really pigmented out of the whole lot, and I'm curious to see if this, you know, creases or it skips or it's patchy. So all of those things, let's test it out. Today I have no look in mind. I'm going to just test these out by swatching these on the eyes. This is in the shade 03 again. This one is going on super pigmented. I don't even think I need to layer this, because look at that pigmentation, you know. Love it. Okay, this one you only need 1 coat. 03, 1 coat, more than enough. I'm gonna give it a couple of seconds to dry and then see how this actually looks on the eyes. If it's creasing or if it's looking powdery or anything like that. So it's been a couple of seconds and it has completely dried. It's not transferring, and this is how it's looking. Very nice. There is no creasing. It's not looking patchy or anything. It really looks foiled on the eyes, which is exactly what I wanted. Now I'll go in sequence and try all of the shades one by one. So I'm going to start with 01 Scottish Serenity. So this is Scottish Serenity, only 1 layer. It's not patchy, but I think it's a little bit sheer, of course, and I would have to build it up. Maybe like 2 layers would really pack a punch, but again, very stunning and looks really foiled. So this is with 2 coats on, and I think you can really build it up. It's not skipping, it's applying really beautifully. As you can see, there's nothing patchy going on. It's very even. Just let it dry after 1 layer and then reapply. Wow, I mean, both of these look stunning. If you're into like lighter shadows, maybe not something very deep, I think you can go with this one. I'll now try the shade 0, 2 and 4 because I've already tried 3. So I'm gonna do it and then come back and talk about these to save time, you know. 02 was a little bit sheer and took me some time to make it look like this, and 04 is anyways supposed to be sheer. It's like this white base with a bunch of different shifts, so not bad. I mean, I think this could have been a little bit better because I had to really apply a lot. This side, this eye actually feels a little bit heavy, so I'm scared to go with the second layer on. This one is actually fine because I didn't have to apply a lot of this, but let's do another layer. So this is with 2 layers of 02 and 04. 02, I think after 2 layers it looks really even. There's no skipping or patchiness, like everything is covered evenly, but it feels a little bit heavier because I had to apply quite a bit of this. 04, however, I suggest that you only do 1 layer because after the second layer, as you can see, there's more of white, the base color, than the shift. Maybe you can if you're into a look like this, but I think I prefer 04 with just 1 layer, and that way you really get the maximum effect of the shift and not so much of the white base. Now I'm trying the shade 05, which is the last shade. This is Greenlandic Gleam. This is 1 layer of Greenlandic Gleam, very beautiful. I don't think you necessarily need 2 layers, but if you really want it to be super even, you can do 2 layers because right now you can see there's a little bit of sheerness happening on the eyes, so I'm gonna wait for it to dry. But stunning, like I love this one. I think this will flatter so many skin tones. Can you imagine how beautiful this would look on deeper dusky skin tones? This is with 2 layers. I mean, it's nice, but I think I prefer the look with just 1 layer. I think it looked very natural. I know natural should not be used for duochrome eyeshadows, but look very wearable. Like anybody could just wear 1 layer of this color and should be good to go. Lots of mascara, maybe liner, and you're done with your eye makeup. But this is with second layer on. Again, feels slightly heavy because I've applied quite a bit to really cover the entire lid, but it's beautiful. So for my final look, I added 05 on this eye as well. Added a nice thick layer of liner, lots and lots of mascara, and I've added the white shade, which is 04 on the bottom, very little, not too much, and this is the finished look. I love it. The only thing is, with some of the sheer shades that I swatched earlier, if you're doing 2 layers on, it can feel a little heavy. Like for example, right now I can feel the liquid eyeshadow on me, so maybe just do 1 layer. I think that should be good enough. So that's something to keep in mind. But I mean, if you're only going to wear it for 2 to 3 hours for any special occasion, I think you should be good to go. Maybe not very comfortable for a 9-hour or 9+ hours of wear. Another thing that I want to point out is, if you have done 2 layers of any of these liquid eyeshadows, if you use a liquid liner, you might not get the most crisp line, but I think you can avoid that issue by using a gel liner. I think you should be good to go. But overall, I am highly impressed. None of the shades looked patchy. Even after layering it, it looks very even. The 2 shades that really stood out to me are 04 Icelandic Frost and 05 Greenlandic Gleam, because I don't have anything like this in my collection. Other 3, which are 01, 02 and 03, have a nice greenish copper goldish shift. So if you already have maybe, you know, their pan eyeshadow with similar shift, you can skip it. But if you're looking for something really unique, check out 04 and 05. But I mean, all of these are amazing, so pick up whatever you want to, whichever shade your heart desires, and you will not be disappointed. This is the finished look. I'm loving it. I love it. I'm gonna wear more of this. I had a quick glance at my mirror over there and I'm like, wow, what is that? I'm telling you, in natural light, like with the sunlight hitting your face, this looks even stunning. If this was helpful, give this video a big thumbs up. Really helps me out. Subscribe to the channel, click on the bell notification right next to it, and you can follow me on Instagram right over here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in my next video.